be showcasing to you a little template on a game that is somewhat like or basically the same thing as a game called Impossible Rust. Now this was actually something asked by someone in the comments, and I took it up to say that okay, I'll do it for them. Alright, now I call this game I think I call it Spin. I call it a spin game. Yes, this is the spin game, guys. So quickly I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I mean by Impossible Rust. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the game, but basically you touch this cube here to spin it in order to get the correct color for the ball, so that when it touches the cube you get a score, and of course if the incorrect one touches you lose. Alright, now let's go ahead and look in the events here. Now I'm not going to go through all of this. I'm basically going to go through how it spins and stops and how the high score is handled for local storage. Alright, you're going to be able to download this in the description below, so you won't have to worry about it. And of course this is a template, so everything here will be free for you to use. Okay guys, now let me go ahead and go into the game spin mechanics. Now it's a cool name there. Alright, so basically you touch the cube and it spins. Right, the rotation speed is 1000 degrees per second. Now this is just it's calculated as speed, so this doesn't matter here. So there isn't a cap, let's say 360 degrees. Right, so yes, you can set this as a million if you'd like, but that's pretty fast. I wouldn't advise you to do that. Might break the game. However, yes, that is the speed, 1000. Right, now this here is what we're going to be using to check for error, to basically set it to add only 90 degrees when it rotates. Alright, let me go ahead and show you what I mean. Right here, let's say that we're just starting, right, and we add 1 to spin. Alright, so we're going to say that spin check is now equal to 1. So if spin check is equal to 1, I want the system to check if the cube is between the angles of 90 and 179. Why that far? Because we're adding 90 degrees for each spin. So the margin of error would be between 90 and 179, because we want it to be 90 and not 180. Right? 180 would be the second spin. Alright, so the margin of error is 90 between 90 and 179. And if it detects that it is between these angles, then it would then set it to 90 degrees and then set the rotation speed to 0 so that it stands still. Right, this here is the spin state. The spin state is used to calculate the correct color for the ball when it collides with the cube, right? So it's only used to tell you the color that is being shown. Well, the color that is on top currently. Alright, so 90, between 90 and 179, and then it sets it to 90. Right? So what's going to happen if it goes to 2? So we're going to touch the cube again to go to spin check 2. Alright, so what's going to happen here is, like I said, it goes to 180 now to 269. Why? Because, of course, if you add 90 to 180, you get 270. And that would be the third spin, which would be 270 degrees. So the margin of error would be between 180 to 269. And if it is between these angles, of course, it sets it to 180. And if it does fall in between these angles, then it's not something that you'd see on screen to say that, oh, it just went back up from that angle. No, it's going to be happening like lightning fast, so the user won't be able to see what's going on. Alright, so I ensured that I commented everything properly so that you guys can understand what this and what every area does. Alright, so let me go over to the high score. Now, here we're going to be setting the high score. Now, the high score is displayed on a different layer called Game Over, because like in Impossible Rush, the high score is only shown when the player loses. Alright, so the high score will be set to the high score text, that is, would be set to the variable high score. Right, so what actually sets a value for the variable is the current score. Of course, if the current score is higher than the current high score, then it would then set the current score to the high score. I'm sure you're going to understand what I mean when you actually get a hold of this template here and look and see what is actually going on within the code. Right, now this here is the local storage. Now basically what this is going to do is capture the value of the high score variable and store it. Alright, now when it does store it, what that does is whenever the game starts, it checks to see if it exists. And of course, if you have played the game and set a high score, it will exist. Right, and when it does find that it is there, it then sets the value of what it stored before. It takes that stored value and puts it into this variable, which is high score. So that is how the game would check to see if the current score is higher than the last high score that was set. Right? So you guys can go ahead and look in the rest of the code here. It's not it's not complicated at all. When you get it, you'll see for yourself. Okay guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Okay guys, have a great day.
Let it go.